Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. So for Polkadot, there isn't really much to add. Polkadot is moving into the desired direction and into the expected direction. We talked about that a bottom could have been in here. Yeah, we expected that because we could count 5 waves down. Yeah, that the low was in here. I mean, possibly with another extension to the downside, but overall, we did expect here rising prices in the bullish and the bearish scenario. Again, if you have confluence like that, it often indicates that the price will also go up, because if you expect a rising price in the bearish count and in the bullish count, it often happens. Yeah, of course, you could still be wrong, but at least you have two different scenarios pointing into the same direction, and this is currently what's being followed. This to me at the moment looks a bit like a messy structure. So for me, this looks rather corrective at the moment. What does that mean? That means either that we are here in the bearish alternative count, where I highlighted for you a target area, which, to be fair, I might, let me just know which, which is between the 38.2% fib level and the 61.8, so between $7.90 and $8.58. So I would actually expect the price to get into this area, ideally in this bearish alternative count, yeah, in this wave 2. So in any case, yeah, because this is the bearish count, but even in that count, I would expect the price to get into that area. I would consider that in a wave 2, you should at least get into this area. Now, what else could it be? Could it be that the low here of this move down wasn't even in yet? Yes, and I would consider that if we don't make it to this area. Yeah, so if we don't get at least to $7.90, I mean, you know, if we get to $7.87, I would consider that target reached. But if we end now, for example, I would doubt that we've already seen here a wave 2, because it was a bit too shallow. It would be very unlikely, okay, that this would then be here wave 2. So obviously at the moment we can assume the low was in. We're moving up currently in a wave 2 and would again in this scenario come down in a wave 3. The problem is that the move up currently is not very impulsive. Therefore at the moment I'm leaning more towards the bearish count, or that in the bullish count, where we would actually now expect an impulse to the upside, that actually this move down in the which in the impulsive count, or in the bullish count, is actually a correction, A, B, C, in a wave 2 in white. You can see the wave 2 in white. That actually here, yeah, we haven't seen the low yet. We haven't seen the low. So, however, then the bulls should hold the $6.40 level. We talked about that before, to remain primarily, and that is still what I'm doing. I still here with Polkadot primarily focus on the bullish count. So at the moment I'm still giving it a 60% probability. This could also be a leading diagonal, yes. The thing is that in both scenarios we expected rising prices, which is currently happening. So if you have this confluence, always keep an eye out for that. However, it is not a count at the moment, Polkadot, that I have a lot of confidence in. Yeah, as I said before many times in different videos, there are counts and charts which currently give a lot of confidence, like Ethereum, Matic, Quant, others. Yeah, where we have seen already a clean impulse and now a correction. Here, I mean, you can count this impulse, or at least as a leading diagonal, but it is just difficult. Yeah, it's more difficult. Yeah, so you have counts or charts where we've made over 100% in that move to the upside. Polkadot hasn't, and that makes it a bit more difficult. And then that retracement was very strong as well. So at the moment, in terms of swing trading, I personally would rather focus on the count or the charts which are give more confidence. Okay. But you can do what you want, obviously. But the thing is that in this area here, there will be a decision. So obviously the next key resistance is the wave 4 high here at $7.80, which is also where the 50-day moving average is pretty much. And that is also where the 38.2% FIB level is. So expect a bounce from here anyway. Now even in the bearish count, we could move higher all the way up to the 61.8% FIB level at $8.60. At the latest here, I would expect a decision point where if we go through this impulsively, we can again get more confidence in the bullish count. If we come and reverse here, yeah, and this is the area where primarily I would expect the reversal, then we have a good probability that the bearish count is working out, especially if we see an impulse coming down from here. Of course, I keep you updated about that. So far, it's happening as expected, and hope you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.